front porch review. Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids doing another front porch review. So as is always the case with our front porch reviews, there might probably be, people walking by and cars driving by. We just kind of go with it. The other thing is that because of the wind and the time of year, acorns are falling, so I might just get beamed in the head by acorns. We'll see how it goes. But anyhow, today I want to talk to you about this product. And day to day, most people would look at it and say that's not EDC, it's not emergency, it's not bushcraft, survival camping. That's true. But part of what I'm trying to do in my life is be more strategic, organized, streamlined, and and efficient as well. And so this item in particular, I think, could actually help with that. And so we're looking at this, which is the Kyvol. It's just really reflective, but it's the Robotic vacuum cleaner. So you've probably seen these types of things before. Essentially, it's a product, you're going to turn it on, and it's going to basically roll around like this on the floor and clean up, the floor and dirt and all those types of things. Let me tell you some of my first observations about it. One bike pulling two kids on skateboards. So anyhow, front porch review, baby. My first observations with it, obviously you could see it's been doing work here for me for a while. Number one thing for me was that it can clean up dog hair, and it definitely does. So I'm gonna roll in a photo here, or a short video actually here, so you can see when I actually empty out the bottom section that catches all the dirt and stuff. I mean, it definitely cleans. The second thing is that it's efficient in the way that it tracks. It can run for 150 minutes runtime, and it doesn't go like this, over, down, up, over. It basically, goes up, comes over, down, over, and if it bumps into something on the way, it'll go around it and then stay on its normal track. So it's got a 3200 milliamp hour battery, which again gives it a lot of runtime, 150 minutes runtime. So you can program it to work a lot of different ways. The other cool thing is you can connect it to an Alexa or something like that. You can connect it to your phone, so you can operate it that way. So lots of different ways to do it. It does come with a remote, and the remote is relatively simple. I mean, you can set up different ways you want it to go, as far as when you want it to go, and then it'll go automatically, like say when you're not home, and then you can, if you're home and you're like, hey, I want this thing to clean, you can just turn it on and let it loose. On the top here, you can see it's got basically two buttons. It's got the power button, which is off right now, and then the home button. When the power gets low on this thing, it will automatically go back to its charging base. And so you'll see here that I basically just put the charging base underneath one of our cabinets in the kitchen, and it navigates, it kind of comes in and goes slowly back and forth till it lines up, and then it can charge the bottom, plugging in on the bottom basically with those two magnetic, or those two metal components. It lines up with the charger and goes from there. So you can see we've got the front roller or tire, wheel, and that allows it to move. And then these ones are the actual power source. There's your cleaning mechanism, your little brush, and then these brushes go as well. The other thing I'll tell you is that when it gets onto different surfaces, it has different levels of suction. So we have hardwood floors, and then we also have some carpets down, some rugs down. So when it goes from the hardwood floor to the rug, it's gonna increase its level of suction to clean on the rug. So that's definitely, I think that's a major plus right there. If you want to empty it out, so you got this little thing in the back, basically you got to press down on this and then pull this out. Now you got this thing, and then let me remember how to do this here real quick. Oh, on the side, you can open this up if you want to change out the filter, which you can see right now is pretty dirty, so I'm gonna have to do that soon. Close that up, and then make sure I got this all lined up properly. And then that's all the dirt that's in it and dust that's in it from the last probably 2 or 3 times. So I mean, it definitely cleans. And there's like some rocks there. There's some cereal pieces in there. This thing, they say it'll actually pick up like steel ball bearings. That's how efficient it is at cleaning. So that's what the bottom looks like without it. And then when you want to slide this back in, you can see that's where it basically dumps out what it sucks up into this thing. Just gonna line it up and click it in and go like that. So price point for this thing, it's listed at $250 on Amazon, but you get a $50 coupon if you just click this little box. No, sign up for 10 years of something. Just click the box. Pretty simple, and then you can get it for $200. I've been eyeing these things for a long time, and then these guys contacted me. I was like, yes, absolutely. And again, for me, it comes down to efficiency. Like now I can clean the house, with this thing, or at least do the vacuuming, if you will, with this thing, without having to put in a ton of extra time to do that. I'm saving myself 15, 20 minutes, let's say, doing vacuuming, and now I can spend that time doing something else. So all those little savings of time, that adds up in the long run so that you can actually, you know, use that time for something else. Again, this is not a life-saving tool, blah, 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 but Kyvol gyroptic technology, and it's worked great. The big thing for me was, does it clean? Does it actually suck up the dirt? And that's what it definitely does. Now you also get an 18-month warranty when you get it, so for over a year. And it does come with an extra brush. You can see that one's a little bit beat up there. But yeah, I've used this, you know, and with dogs around and then with the kids around, like, I'm able to run this thing and no one's stepping on it or crushing it. If one of the dogs is there and it bumps into the dog, it'll, you know, sense the foot and then go around the dog, or the dog will move, something like that. So for me, so far, this thing has definitely worked well. And I want to hear your thoughts on, especially if you've had one of these, either by Kyvol or another company, does yours work well? Because this one has done the job for me quite well. And I want to hear about other experiences you've had with these kind of robotic vacuum cleaners. So let's hear your thoughts and your feedback in the comment section. All right, guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.